Hi everybody, Carol here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the first of my Dark Nebula series. I'm going to do a straight/dirty pour. And also, right there is my blue that I made, and you see it on the canvas. That was an accident. I actually spilled it, so I spread it out as a base. You can see how thick my paint is when you look in the gold there. It leaves a nice ribbon for a few seconds there. A mound on a mound. So I'm going to start layering this with big layers. This is Decoart 24 karat gold. And then I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and that's a dirty pour by pouring from up higher and letting some of it go straight in to the color. This is a mix of magenta, brilliant red, and dioxazine purple there to get that wineish kind of color. This, as you see, it's going straight in, was my Decoart satin enamel in true white mixed with phthalo blue and phthalo green. And then this right here is my Saks True Flow Heavy Bodied Black mixed with a little bit of Prussian blue. So I'm just going to repeat the colors, and here is where I apparently believe I can defy gravity and just keep pouring colors into a cup that's ready to overflow. And there it starts to go now, but I'm still adding. And we're pouring. I'm basically just straight pouring. Don't know what to expect because I usually do not do dirty pours. I usually layer my paints in thinner layers, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. The reason I'm calling this series Dark Nebula Series is because I am not going to use white in any of them. I'm hoping that the fact that the light blue I made using the Decoart satin enamel in true white will help with the cloud effect. This is all in real time. I didn't speed anything up. I just edited out wasted time, like when I'm wiping my hands or going around to the camera or staring at it. Now I'm just putting black around the edges, and I've already got that blue over there, but I'm still going to put a little bit of black. And the cool part is that blue ended up being a happy accident because it was mixed with that Decoart satin enamel, so it being there helped bring up some things, as you'll see. And just a quick torch to pop all the bubbles. I just made my medium fresh up a couple hours before this, so it was a little foamy, even though I let it sit. I like to do it a day before, if I can. Now I'll just get to tilting. So the medium I use is 2 parts Elmer's glue all mixed with 1 part water. So that would be a cup of glue all with half a cup of water. That's my go-to medium most of the time. I'm pretty pleased with how it works with my paints. I also will be using no silicone in these Dark Nebula pours, and there's no silicone in this. Just the happy reactions from Decoart 24 karat gold paint and what the satin enamel causes. So I've got plenty of paint on my canvas, so I am just tilting and tilting, hoping that I don't end up with giant blocks of just solid color. But as I tilt and try to work out my composition and pour off what I don't like, I do start to see, I don't know if you can see it, other colors coming through underneath so that it's not a solid block of gold or a solid block of red. So I used a 16-ounce cup, and this is a 16 by 20, so it was a little more than I probably needed, but I always like to make a little more rather than a little less so that I don't overstretch my paints. Now I'm just taking it to each corner. I try to bring it back to center as far as the weight of the paint goes so that I can have better control before I send it to another end. You can see the multicolor clouds starting to come up between the blue and that which is mixed with the red and gold also. Plus there's only 4 colors, which is odd for me too, so I'm pretty pleased so far. There was some schmutz in the red, so I stopped to get that out. And while I was doing that, my left glove dripped a drop. There it goes in the black up in the corner, which I didn't see. So when I notice it later, I'm thinking, was that there? Where'd that come from? But I end up taking advantage and turning it into a comet, putting a few little streaks in it, and it works just perfect. So here I want to get a little more of this block of red off, because as it's spreading out, the blue and the gold is just looking incredible. So most of the paints I used were Liquitex, but I will list everything down in the description below, along with my Etsy store and Facebook page and Instagram page. And I'll also be listing the medium and all the paints. So this is really coming out gorgeous. You'll see when I bring you down for close-up shots just how beautiful it is. And I can tell you now, because it's dry this morning, it's even more gorgeous. The gold is just amazing. In fact, I've looked at it and I knew immediately that I'm going to name this Gold Dust Nebula, because it's just gorgeous. So, one last torch. I'm pretty pleased with this. And I'll be taking you down for close-up shots in a moment. So here we go. Look at these gorgeous cloud formations with all the colors running through them. Here's the center with the beautiful gold, and I love the delicate outlining. Here's all these great comets floating. Here we're looking over the edge of the nebula into the universe beyond. Just beautiful. Well, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon for the next Dark Nebula Series 2. Thanks and have a great day.